Hey there, Aries. Let's get into your Amor Monday tarot reading where we will be discussing, yes, your love life, okay? So let's get right on into it. The Oracle cards, the tarot, what you and or your person could be going through trigger-wise or codependency-wise, as well as the time hints as to when this particular reading is most applicable to you, okay? So Aries, let's see what comes out in the Oracle. You got here duality, many meanings, misunderstanding. Okay, we are still within Mercury retrograde, and as much as this can be a clarifying time for you, like if you just kind of go off the wazoo with it, like take the discernment part out of it, it could be like a lot of getting your hopes and expectations up and disappointment and all those things. Okay, like still keep it within certain parameters. Okay, the sky is still the limit, but there are certain things that you know is just like all right, and that's clearly in regards to your relationships. If you're expecting somebody that usually doesn't go above and beyond to just do the most, like no Aries, okay? All right, on the bottom of the deck, you have hidden knowledge, Akashic records, and silent understanding. Okay, number 52. So sevens, enlightenment. This one was number 9, like cut it out type of situation. Letting things go so that you can understand more and do more within your relationships. Be able to attract more and better and just greatness for you. Okay, Aries. So that's what the oracle is saying. What is the tarot saying? Let's see. Let's figure this out together. Okay. Not y'all shuffling like that. That was rude. All right. So Aries, with this tarot, let's look at. I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. All right. Let's look at your energy in love. Let's look at your person's energy. These are interesting. First of all, 2 major arcana already out on the floor. Okay. Um, the energy in the relationship as well as the potential outcome and the advice. We're going to start with the bottom of the deck, as per usual. All right, you have the Fool here. Okay, so taking a chance. Okay, but not on some odds that you don't even like, and people that you know are not going to do what it is that you want them to do for you. Like, yes, take that leap of faith, as in shoot your shot, as in, that type of thing. Like when you would normally be like, nah, no, I'm not going to express myself, I'm not going to communicate, like that's what you should be shooting your shot and taking chances and blah 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 on, not on putting your faith in somebody who does not deserve it. Okay, for those of you who needed to hear that. All right, so your energy in love is marked by the death card, which makes total sense because it's again letting go of the things that have disappointed you in the past so that you can invite in new experiences, so that you can communicate better, more effectively, more efficiently to maybe people that you don't know, or maybe people that you want to rekindle with, whatever it is. Getting that old idea out of the way that you used to always handle loving relationships, and just revamp. Okay, it's redesign it. Okay, your person has who is this, the Magician card. They are trying to kind of be an energetic match for you. I feel like they're looking. They're a person that's very vibrant. I don't. This is not a Leo card, but it's giving Leo. They're just very bright. They're just very sure of themselves, very confident, and that's the energy that you're trying to learn how to get into, or how to adapt, how to really be the confident person being that you were meant to be. Like this person that's coming in or that you have your eye on, and you're just like, I don't know, like you're tiptoeing around them, and clearly that hasn't worked for you in the past. Like they're showing you things that you need to learn within yourself. Whatever you admire them for is what you want to learn how to do yourself. Okay, so in regard, not me hitting the mic, sorry guys. So Ace of Swords in reverse in regard to this relationship. So the Ace of Swords in reverse is like, again, misunderstandings, a lack of communication, this, that, and the third. Like, again, it has not been working out for you. So don't expect it to miraculously work out for you in this way. Like, let this go. Okay. Talk to the person. You're never going to have a different outcome if you continue to do the same thing, Aries. Okay. So this is where the misunderstandings, the lie, the mistrust, the disappointment, this is where all that comes from. Okay. All right, so on the potential outcome of this, you have the Three of Coins. When you guys start to work together, when you start to work with yourself, Aries, and realize, like, gain a newfound sense of awareness in regard to this, things start to become like more smooth, more like integrated. You're feeling the flow more. All right. Your advice here is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Perfect. I can't make it up. Like, your advice is to stop boxing yourself in, like, oh, I can't do this because I'm scared that this is going to happen, or I feel guilty, and no. Like, are you scared? So what has happened in the past when you've been scared, you haven't done it? Like, has that rewarded you in any way, shape, or form? How about let's try to do the opposite? That is your advice, okay? All right, Aries. So if that resonates in any way, shape, or form, I am more than happy to help. We're gonna go ahead and clarify these messages for you guys, okay? So, and definitely, if you want a personal tarot reading, that information is in the description below, along with information about Cosmic Tarot Mastery, which is a tarot course that will be available on October 9th, 2024. If you have any more questions or anything like that, all that information is down in the description, okay? Don't be afraid to leave a comment or message me elsewhere, okay? So let's see. Aries, clarifying for you and for this entire reading. Let's see what comes out. All right, so on the bottom of the deck, clarifying the Fool, first off, your subconscious energy, you have the Chariot here. Move forward in the direction of, taking a chance on yourself, taking a chance communicating your feelings, taking a chance saying hello to somebody, doing something different. That is the chance that you're subconsciously ready and or wanting to be ready to take, okay? So the Death card representing your energy and love, Aries, has to do with the King of Swords in reverse, as well as the Ten of Pentacles, okay? This legacy, this new life that you've been wanting for however long will not happen unless you let, like, a rebirth happen within yourself, unless you cease talking yourself out of things, or you cease taking actions based on scarcity or disappointment, or any, like, those types of things, because you're scared, because you're guilty, all of those things. Like, cut that out. Right? Or you're getting the gist, okay? But even before you found this reading, you were just like, and now this reading is a confirmation for you. In order to get what you want, or get better, attract better, and see yourself better, more beautiful, more attractive, when you yourself look in the mirror, you got to let these things go, okay? So your person's energy, the Magician, is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, as well as the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like your person has experienced, like, lost themselves. They had their own catalyst point already, so they can actually, and it might have been more recent too, that they've kind of acquired this manifestation energy. So it's clear on their mind. They can literally tell you stories about what happened to them and what they did. Like, you guys can bond over that, okay? Because they might have been in a spot where they just thought love was not a thing. They thought that every opportunity in front of them was just, like, not really there, like, the pessimistic energy I'm getting here. But little by little, they became more confident within themselves. They just knew that they deserved better, they deserved love, all those things. Like, we don't realize that love is actually the foundation to everything else, every other genre of our lives, okay? So in regard to the relationships energy, this Ace of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Page of Swords, as well as the Justice in reverse, okay? You've both at some point in time done yourself a disservice, an injustice, and now is a time when you really see that reflected in each other. And still, because nobody's perfect, even though your person has reached this like magician energy, like they're starting to manifest certain things, they're just and they're attractive because of that, they attracted you because of that, and something, the magician within you sees the magician within them type of situation, is like, I could do that too, like even though all these things are a thing and they're happening, it does not mean that things are perfect. There's still misunderstandings here. There's still like little by little things, that more clarity that each of you need to see. Each of you need to communicate, not only with each other, but with yourselves. You need to have these conversations. You need to have these sit downs where you're actually diving deep into your own you. Okay. So that will allow you to communicate better when you have this greater sense of self-awareness. The potential outcome here you have is the 3 of coins, and it's clarified by the 10 of cups in reverse, as well as the 3 of swords here. Okay, this is not going to be something that's easy, but if you are able to work together within yourself and then externally, it'll be like not easy peasy, but it'll be good. You'll be better. Okay. You'll start to heal. Okay. I feel like the reason why, Aries, you don't communicate more so is because, again, you've been disappointed a lot in your life. You don't want to communicate anymore because you don't want somebody to manipulate you, hurt your feelings, just do something that is just like, bro, like, why do you always have to be a disappointment? Like, some of you Aries have that mentality where I'm just gonna do it myself, and this, that, and third. Your potential outcome here is you being able to see this person as a whole different being, a whole different entity that you can place that trust in, or that you can do something different with, because you being with that person is already doing something different. Okay, it's nothing like what you've experienced before. Okay. So your advice here with the 8 of swords is the awaken card in reverse, as well as the judgment card in reverse. Okay, so this is what this comes with the freedom, the letting things go, or just taking yourself out of that box, out of like a certain criteria of what gets to happen for you in love, or who is attracted to you, or who you always attract, or all those things, and regretting not shooting your shot, or taking a chance on a completely different caliber of a person. All right, so it's just like, your advice is to wake up and look in a different direction, okay, than you've been looking for your whole life. All right, Aries. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and pull some triggers / codependencies that you and or your person might be dealing with, going through right now. So let's see what comes up for you guys. Ah! Oh my gosh. All right, so you have a trigger that came up for you here. When I feel disrespected, instead of addressing it, I'll start an argument. That is a thing of the past now. Put it in the past. Acknowledge it, like do the work that you need to do. That the people that you've had around you before are reflected that they did that, but because a part of you does that. All right, so cut it out and let's move in a different direction. All right, on the bottom of the deck, more subconscious energy. When I don't feel in control, I begin to act in impatient and demanding ways. Okay, same thing, something to focus on, a goal to surmount. Okay, so last but not least, Aries, let's pull some time hints as to when this particular reading is applicable to you. Alrighty. So for you, Aries, you have in October, whatever that means to you. It could be whatever aspect of this reading, like, all right, but don't think too hard on it, because when you know, you know. If you know, you know. On the bottom of the deck, you have it's up to you. I didn't even see that. I can't make these things up. Okay, so Aries, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Definitely check out your Fortune Friday video that will pop up on the bottom of the screen. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. I hope this helps. Toodles.